Hello, so today I'm making my own butter from the Costco's double cream, and from one of these, I think they're 1 litre, I was able to get 750 grams of butter, and then a tiny bit of buttermilk, and then I freeze these. Get one out into around about 200 gram little pucks, and this is how I do it. I'm gonna do the whole process with you, so I'm not gonna cut through, I'm not gonna do a cut and edit anything. So the first thing that I do is shake the cream to make sure that that first cap is dislodged. And I pour it into the blender. And then I run the carton underneath some warm water. And what that does is just warms up the solid cream and the fat. Trying to not get any in the hole. And then hopefully you can see the little screen. I put it on speed number 4.5, and then I end on 7, just so it separates fully. I'll do a little price breakdown now while the machine's on, so it will go quiet, but I'll do a voiceover. Hopefully you can see the timer, and we'll be back in a second. So this is Grant from the future. This is the total amount of butter I got from 2 litres, so it's 1.4 kilos. And this is the price breakdown. So in the top is how I worked out the maths. And then in the little chart, you can see the one at the bottom is the old price it used to be. So it used to be £2.50 per litre. And if I was to make that today, it would be 35p per 100 grams. But then above that is the price I actually paid, which is £3.29 per litre. So I made this butter for 46p per 100 grams. And then on top of that, we can see literally all of the big supermarkets, ASDA, Morrisons, Ocado, Sainsbury's, Tesco's, all sell it at 80p. And then Waitrose, Iceland, and we're at whipped cream stage. And another Waitrose also are 85.90 and £1.50. I just took a break there to show you that I'm at the whipped cream stage on the video. So these are all for basic butters, like an own brand. If you were to add, let's say, Maldon salt, you're talking about £1.50, £2 per 100 grams. So it is worth doing. I realise that I am using a Thermomix, which new costs £1,200, but I bought it secondhand, and to not use it would be ridiculous. So in 2025, it is still worth buying cream and doing it. I would probably say, based on this price, you could buy a litre of cream for up to £4, and you're still well within the price of normal butter. So I'll let you finish the video and I'll show you how I prepare it for the freezer. So that is, hopefully I've explained all of the prices, and also how to get a bit more value out of your money by adding like the different salts and everything. Like if you had flaky salt, you're not just comparing a basic butter with a premium butter like the French one. So what will come out first with this is the buttermilk, and then your butter will come out. All of this is maybe a bit of cream that you could, if you were scraping it down a bit better, get all of that out. But for me, I feel like that's tiny compared to what you get back. Squeeze all of the extra buttermilk out. Put it back in the blender. And then I top it up with some fresh water, some ice cold fresh water. And that's just gonna give it one last clean, and then it'll be ready for the fridge. So you don't want this extra water because it's buttermilk and water, so it won't be as nice as the normal full buttermilk. Then finally, I reuse one of the cartons for the buttermilk. Just about half a litre there. Squeeze out this. And then the last little bit. Right, they are done. I will leave them in the fridge for a few hours, and then I'll package them up either in little bags, or if I can be bothered, I'll get the vacuum sealer out. And then with the vacuum sealer, I can at least fast defrost them in water if I'm wanting to bake with them or something. But normally I'm using these within a few weeks. But that's how I make butter with a Thermomix. Is it for everyone? No, but it is cheaper even than supermarket. So thank you for watching. If you want to, before that, when you clean up with butter, just make sure it's with warm water, and then it basically just melts off all of the butter and cream, and it doesn't leave like an oily residue. But if you want more of this or more baking ideas, let me know, and I'm more than happy to upload it or do my research and then give my view on it.